Okay, we are here at 1179 Borden Road in San Marcos doing a camera inspection for REIG. First we're running towards the house, and then we're going to run towards the street. Everything looks really good. Seems to be made out of clay.
It's really good for clay.
Yeah, it is. Especially for how old it is. We're going to go out about 50 feet or 75 feet under the house, checking everything for roots or intrusions, lips. Everything so far, 45 feet looks good. Here's a slight separation, and looks like root intrusion. Here at 45 feet, rather big root, in fact. That is the only intrusion so far. There's another little twinger on the left side. But everything looks relatively clear. Another twinger at 63 feet. There is a cross junction, probably a toilet. And at 80 feet, it looks like everything is pretty clear.
Drop it down.
Not yet. This is going through the house to the other side. We're at 90 feet, and this is about as far as the camera's going to allow us to go.
Pretty damn good for clay.
Yeah, it is. Oh, we need the flashlight. I think we're going out towards the street. I think it was put in backwards. Yeah, same spot always. We're going to check to make sure that the sweep is correctly built, because I believe it may be moving towards the street right now rather than underneath the house.
No, before escrow inspection.
I was right. This clean out is built incorrectly. One we're in, that's supposed to go into the house, is actually going out to the street. We're out 90 feet, and it tells us that that clay line's pretty good where he tied into the city. Now we're going to run underneath the city, or underneath the house. The way they built it, there's no deadline. That's cool. You see how they got the gap in, going from here, in right there, halfway down? So at least they did that half smart. not the worst we've seen.
How's the plumbing look?
Oh, pretty good. You got 2 twangers.
2 what?
2 small root intrusions.
Oh, okay.
We call them twangers, but they're nothing significant. They won't create a blockage. You might want to maintain it, but they did put in this sweep wrong. You put it in backwards.
Okay. Yeah, that was done years ago.
So now we're going underneath the house. But everything looks, honestly...
So the main drain going towards the...
This guy goes towards the street.
Okay. So that's probably going to be down pretty far, where you saw that root? Was it pretty far down there?
There was one at 63 feet and another one at, like 45.
Yeah, because there was a pine tree over here that I tore down years ago. I wonder if that's one of those roots that it went all the way across.
Okay, we're able to get 30 feet in underneath the house, but it looks like they dropped from the clean out a 3-inch to a 2-inch, and we're just not getting past that 90. I'm not going to be able to push my camera much further than that just because we don't want it caught in the line.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what it's doing. So that's as far as we're going to go, but I will say that all the lines look extremely clear. Okay. Only 2 small twingers at 45 feet and 63 feet. And that's going out towards the street.
Yeah, I think that's probably from the pine tree, which is a dead. I mean, all the roots and everything have been taken up. There's probably no more. It's probably not going to go in anymore.
Yeah, I don't see any trees here that will cause significant.
It's really good for how old this clay is.
But that's
It's really good for this pipe for how old the clay is.
yeah. Well, this was added on. I think around 75 is when my father-in-law did add on to this house.
So that concludes our video inspection for 1179 Borden Road.